Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
Right.
How's everyone out there in Twitchland? Hold on, we're working on some technical difficulties.
What the heck was that?
Can everybody hear me okay? Alright, so last time it was really rough. We started the PS4 version, started a whole new chapter, had pretty much most of the game ruined, but we are back and we are ready to continue.
From where we actually left off.
Right.
I'm home.
So we had...
Hey, sweetie, how was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee
It was
on. It'll warm you up.
hilarious last time.
So, last time we played this game, we beat, what was his name?
Stucky.
Stucky. And then we found out that the island that we lost our wife on was not actually ever in existence during our lifetime. And now we're here. So, first, I think I saw Thermos here last time we played. There it is.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
I'll go fill up your thermos for you. Looking for my thermos. Ooh, spoilers.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of Bob and Pride's snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Alright, so if you haven't ever watched this game before, what we're reading through is a manuscript that I believe he's written of future events. I like to call them spoilers.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge.
Hi, come up
It
here.
had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. The gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city.
Yeah.
Becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife,
That
and
was
my
our
baby.
cat, Daphne.
Honey, I'm home.
Blur, 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 blur. Gross. Okay. Other books I've written. Interesting. I have a feeling when we turn on this coffee maker, the whole world's gonna go to not good place. Alright, nothing left to do but turn on the old coffee pot. Do. And on.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks.
Oh, I'm
be
so
here,
awesome.
I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Flex. Alright. Go see what the missus is up to. Hi, honey, I'm home.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
I don't know what you're talking about. Where are my pens? records. Oh, I guess they're in the other room. This radar system is not the best. Alright.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like the dark. Coming!
Please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Focus.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on now, please.
Focus. Okay.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Shining it on you. Do you feel better?
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Smooch.
You.
Smooch. Smoochy. Apparently, police just drove by his apartment.
How do you feel, Mr.
Ow.
Wake? Any
Please don't.
nausea,
Ow.
disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
He must have been fishing.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Okay.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
They interrupted his fishing trip.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like
Help
me.
me!
Right up.
Help
She's a
me!
largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. If you
Okay.
want either trout or
Yeah.
salmon on the other hand,
Okay.
it's
Yep.
fly
Oh.
fishing for you.
Keep the. Yeah. I'm listening. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
But it can be very relaxing.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. Yeah.
This time of year.
Yeah. Oh my God. What have I done?
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Get out of here quick before he tells us another story. Go. 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 Whew. All right. Knack for winning contests. I wonder if those are the guys that attacked us in the forest. Do 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 do
I
do.
don't want to like
Oh look, a surge protector. Sure, that won't come in handy later. Okay. Nope.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
Okay.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, what
Okay,
small town
bye.
hasn't?
Yeah. Bye. Ooh. Alright, more spoilers.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Whatever. Them bushes gonna get you.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that.
Wow,
Mulligan here.
our kitty really
Looks like
wants
someone
to
really
be part of
trashed
the
the garage.
Town Lake
Over.
series.
Okay, roger that, guys.
This
Looking for
time.
Stucky. James out.
I love that the police just let me touch stuff. They're like,
Wants to see you in her office, Mr.
She
Wake.
had bigger
Yeah.
problems on her hands.
Okay.
Like nothing.
You know, I was just going through your stuff.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Okay.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now,
Snippy.
can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
I always take calls from unknown callers.
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wake, can I help you with anything?
Pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on. The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
No, I
Oh,
won't.
I shouldn't even be in here.
Woohoo! More spoilers.
All wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk.
Alright, we're gonna read this while that guy
In
rambles.
spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Boom. Go Rider guy. Okay.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Can I get in the police car? No.
You wish.
Thermos. Yoink.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. This been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting. The big day is almost here, but
people go missing and shoot for the Deer Fest. All right.
The caller told me to find a hole in the fence behind the
Yeah.
station.
Okay.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
All right. Focus. Okay, that's the. That's that truck from the other one.
The red truck?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that, you piece of wood. Yoink.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall in the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
See this?
Alice's driver's license.
This is the same truck that killed me.
The caller meant business.
Like 5 or 6 times.
Tiny trees.
I bet it's still gonna fly at you though soon.
Examine the junker. Pick up.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Jump! Jump! No. Jump! Okay. Alright. I'll just jog back in. Drunkie's passed out.
Light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the
You getting a load of this?
Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need
This guy's a jerk.
So I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place...
What? Ooh, punch you in the face.
Take it easy.
You jerk. How dare you talk to people?
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me
You can take your offer. Shove it.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
Money!
I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park.
Ooh.
I was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Not good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing.
Oh, poor Max.
I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, whatever.
Who's Max?
Oh.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Can I go in here? Nope. Nope.
I'd come here to rent a cabin where I could wait till midnight.
A mammoth. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered by the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Columbian mammoth became the Washington State's fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, has since become the park's official mascot. Alright.
That's a nice name.
You shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
Bucktooth.
When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No!
Are you my mom?
Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff
Woo,
like that?
thermos.
Don't get me wrong, it's a good story. It'd be a bestseller.
I'm just going through their stuff. Don't mind me. I'm gonna make myself a cake. I'm gonna go in there. Register. Hi. Yeah, you know what? I might be drinking. What is that? Oh, I gotta go out to this guy. Okay.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Oh,
Rusty,
poor
right?
puppy.
You run cabins. Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
Oh,
Actually,
poor
I'm
puppy.
sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Oh, I guess we're still talking.
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
So they shot your dog?
Okay. You got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk
Oh,
across
it's a
from the
bear
main
trap.
site.
Yeah. Okay.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a
Oh,
kidnapper.
shut up.
Those situations always end up in
Why are you saying
disaster.
shut up?
You gotta
Okay.
talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha-ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Alright, Barry, you good? Here you
I
go.
think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thank you.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually.
This is
easy.
pretty.
Nice spot, too.
How pretty it is.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio map. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
So, there's some more smoke we're going to. Fire puppy.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
Yep.
You hear that from people who
Couldn't Al Wake get a better assistant?
It's his manager.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al?
Seriously, you've been nagging me for like 5 hours.
Or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand.
Aww,
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Ah. Can you stop?
Just
shine the light.
Natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me.
You're a little dramatic.
Spores,
wait, why is he sneezing?
God knows
Does
what.
he have an allergy?
So not worth a 15% commission.
Alright. Hey, this is a similar layout to the last place we were at. Thermos, yoink. I got enough copy to float a horse. We're gonna keep those on. Probably should go out front first, and then we'll go this way. Oh, what are you doing? Okay.
Is that lamp even on?
I think it was supposed to be. Alright, we're going this way. Have no guns. Hopefully a bright light will give me something. Ooh. Yoink.
Hot tub.
Hot tub time machine.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it.
I was so mad at
called me right in the
Barry.
sheriff's station.
I decided I would call the cops.
They had Alice.
Because I make rational decisions that way. I'm mad at Barry, so I won't tell the cops and get back up. Because that makes sense.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort.
Oh.
I'll be with your spirit every step of the way, Al.
Magically have a gun now. Sweet. Doop, 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 doop. I'm sure those will come flying at me at some point. Yoink.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. Now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed
Good.
with a
Barry's
gun and saying
getting
things
what he's
people got really bad
gonna
at Sam's
deserve.
It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic
Barry's
episode
gonna get what he
and was
deserves.
now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Whoa. Okay. Flare gun, flare gun. I really want a flare gun.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Oh, you're gonna make me walk with my legs? Alright, fine. Because this is what I do. Well, come swooping at me, you ready?
Better get your pistol out.
Hello? Hello? Click. Yes. More bullets?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear-ended...
No, that's not good.
What's your dear
What?
guy's plan like? My plan? You make it
You
sound
didn't see that out the window?
wise than I ever see.
No, what was it?
This was a dumb idea.
Really, just taking the atmosphere.
Oh, now I just saw it on recording.
Much more than that, you know. Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh? Yes, exactly, Matt.
Okay.
But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too. Well, that takes a different kind of constitution. Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah, you're
my
dead.
kind of exercise.
You hear that door?
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman. That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning. But you're not taking part in the fishing contest? No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the piece of it. It's no fun if I
What if you just shoot at the door?
you know?
Hmm?
What if you
Considering
just shoot
your
at the
track
door?
record, the participants
I
are
don't think it's by the door.
happy you feel that way.
Just walk by.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
I got weird music now. Okay. Let's make sure we get everything from this area. Jeez.
Is that you?
I think they're just spooking you. Alright. This way. Head toward the light. Keep walking, man. Oh, the light went out. Oh, the tire's going by itself. Back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. Can I get in here? Nope. Jump. Can I turn it on? Nope. This house is beat to hell. Nothing in there.
Hey, this looks almost. That looks almost exactly like the last house.
It does. I don't want to use the TV. Do I have to use the TV? Yeah.
Oh, it's just like. It's just one of those idiotic sounds.
The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Did you remember we saw this?
The man in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
Don't you remember we saw the
Hello, would you like to hear about my Pokemon cards?
The first episode of this in the first part.
Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type.
These feathers are falling like confetti.
But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Ugh, this is so hokey.
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know?
You know, before I got my burger, after I checked my Facebook.
Ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
This has escalated quite quickly.
What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never
I'm your mom. Ah! No! That was a waste of 5 minutes. And we're walking. Ooh. Spoilers.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had
What
crawled
about
up from
Rusty
its grave.
and his dog?
Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Yikes. Oh, I feel bad for Rusty. Future Rusty, that is. Oh, look, a telephone. 8675309. That's a huge jump.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
All right. Think I die if I go down that way? No.
I guess we follow the light then.
Heal.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Damn. Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
What is happening? Rusty, we isn't down this way.
Better go help Rusty.
Is he in the car?
No, he's obviously inside the house.
Was this the center we were at earlier? Holy crap.
I'm back here! Hey, please help me!
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whoever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Oh, poor puppy.
Shh. Good boy.
Where did he say the office was? Oh, straight ahead. Still can't go in there.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Oop. Yoink.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the floor hard.
Oof.
It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way.
Yo.
Broken ribs stabbing him on the inside.
Mommy.
Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Yeah. So did it unlock? Okay. There's some here. It's important. Yoink.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
So maybe if I just stay here... none of that will happen to me. Is that a flare gun? Okay, we're about to do some fighting.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Blast.
Rusty!
Well, he's dying alone.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
The ugly. Yeah. Ow. Guess that doesn't heal me.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Think it's a mammoth? I sure hope it's not a mammoth.
Don't feed the animals.
Oh, he's one of them.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park license. Obey.
Oh, puppy's missing.
At all times.
Well, I'm sure it's not missing. Ugh. Oh, there you are. Hey, ugly.
To remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds.
I'll mess you up, Rusty.
What? He doesn't care about pets now?
So if I just stand here. This is frustrating. It says return to Rusty. Come on, reload faster. Let's reload faster. There you go. Oh, is that a flare gun? Ow! Jeez. Okay. I don't want to do that to Rusty, my boy.
I wonder where his dog went.
Okay, heal. Okay, I think we're gonna have to stop there for the night. To all those who watched, thank you. Have a good night. We'll see you next time on Alan Wake.